Alright guys, welcome back to the Backyard Garden. Today in this episode, we are going to be making compost tea. It's pretty simple and it helps a lot, so hope you guys try it out. Alright, so the first step is to grab your worm castings and we have to sort through them. Alright, so I'm going to bring you under the light and we're going to show you how this process is done. Alright, so just shine the light right onto the worm pile, and in a couple of minutes they'll all go to the bottom, where then I could grab carefully all of the castings from the top and collect them in this cup. We're going to need about a pint to about 3 cups, so anywhere from 2 to 3 cups should be fine. If you're using bagged store-bought compost or worm castings, use double the amount, so maybe 1.5 quarts to even 2 quarts. Alright, today I'm going to make worm compost tea. It's pretty simple. All you need is a bucket of water, an air pump with the correct tubing. I'll have everything linked in the description below to make it easier for you guys. Fish fertilizer, seaweed fertilizer, and unsulfured molasses. I have a cup, or actually it's 2 cups of worm castings, and a rock just for a weight. So to get started, you want to hook up the soaker cord to a barb tee and then hook that up to a 1/4 inch aquarium tubing to another barb tee, and then have that barb tee go right to the air pump with 2 lines. Then you want to put the soaker tube in the bucket and make sure it's weighed down with the weight. Let me bring you in close to show you what it looks like in there. Alright, there it is. So as you can see, I have a rock weighing down the soaker tube, and that's not going to move at all. Okay, once the air pump is running, let this go for about 2 hours, and then you're ready to start adding in the ingredients for the worm compost tea. Okay, so it's been about 2 hours, and we're now ready to start adding the ingredients to our worm compost tea. So if you want to make the worm compost tea, you're going to add your worm castings now. If you're going to make compost tea, you'd add your compost now. Okay, so in this case we're going to add, it's about 2 standard cups of worm castings. No filler, just straight worm casting. Took me about 20 minutes to pick through and get all that stuff. Okay. Now we're going to add our unsulfured molasses. We're going to add about 1 tablespoon of that. And that's going to feed our bacteria that we want to grow, live, whatever you want to call it. Alright, now we've got this fish fertilizer. We're going to put about 1 tablespoon of that in there as well. And lastly, some seaweed fertilizer. And it's unbelievable because what I'm looking at is life instantly becoming growing right in our I can't even talk right now, but just check that out. All those bubbles, that is life. That's bacteria growing, and that's exactly what we want. So I'm just gonna give it a stir at first just to make sure everything's incorporated, and I'm gonna let that go for anywhere from 24 to 72 hours, so I will keep you updated. Alright, and this is just 2 hours in. Check out all the bubbles. Probably just gonna let this go for a day and then I'm gonna use it, because I don't think I need to go for 3 days. That looks full of life. All that bacteria is gonna be great for the garden. Alright guys, and there it is. This is the next day. It's been going for 24 hours and it looks great. I'm going to start filling up this cup and start feeding my plants. Hope this video is helpful. If you enjoyed it, please give it a like. If you want to see more, please subscribe, and have a great day. Alright guys, I actually decided to let it go for another day, and as you can see there's way more bubbles, so I think this was a good idea. I don't want to go another day. I don't want to press my luck and risk all this bacteria dying, so 2 days will be enough. And yeah, I will show you the before and after on my plants while using this stuff, so I will prove to you that this stuff does wonders. Alright, hope you enjoyed, and remember to like, favorite, subscribe, all that good stuff.